I have previously evaluated General Electric by doing the calculations manually. This time I'm going to evaluate it using plus or minus the same figures but through using automated calculations. First off, let us start by calculating the weighted average cost of capital, which is also known as the WACC. Investors use WACC as a tool to decide whether to invest in a company or not. If the company's return is more than the WACC, then the company is making profits, which is a good indicator for people to invest. By contrast, if the company's return is less than the WACC, the company is losing value, which indicates that investors should consider putting their money elsewhere. I have calculated General Electric's WACC using the equation shown here, and I have concluded that it is equal to 5%. That 5% means that General Electric pays 5% or 5 cents on every dollar that it finances. From this calculation, we understand that on every dollar the company spends on an investment, the company must make $0.5 plus the cost of the investment for the investment to be achievable for the company. When calculating the free cash flow, we're going to assume that the depreciation and amortizations vary only by small amounts from the figures given in General Electric's official financial statement. We will also assume that the capital expenditures are constant over the 5 years planning period. We will determine the free cash flow using the equation provided here. Calculating the free cash flow using the previous manual calculations gave us a result of $24.85 billion for the year 2014. And as for the automated calculation, it gave us a result of $92.57 billion as for 2014. The calculations show that there is a huge difference between both years, between both calculations, given that they are supposedly the same year. And adding to that, they're supposed to have the same EBITDA and the same capital expenditures. However, the calculations varied. Since the free cash flow is different, the discounted cash flow will also be different in both methods. The automated calculation resulted in a net present value of $493.33 billion for a period of 6 years, including the initial year. However, the net present value of the manual method included the time value of money for a period of 6 years only, and was only $122.33 billion, also including the initial year. If we come to compare the market valuation of General Electric by looking at its price per share, we would find that it is worth $30 per share. However, my valuation concluded that the price per share of General Electric will be $49. The results of the free cash flow show a huge gap between the manually and the automated calculation methods for the same year, which is 2014. The difference between both calculations could be because of the varying discounted rate, which was 25.5% in the manually calculated assignment, and in this one the calculated WACC is only 5%. Moreover, I've previously calculated the free cash flow using the multipliers of EBITDA, where I assumed that the multiplier is 5. However, in this assignment, I'm calculating the free cash flow by subtracting capital expenditures from EBITDA. So this could be one of the reasons why the free cash flow varies from this assignment to the previous one. Thank you for listening.